Okay, hi. I know I might get a lot of flack for doing a video like this, but it is what it is. This video is going to be talking about the demise of the black community as a whole, but I also will be doing individual videos regarding black men and black women and how they contribute to the demise of the black community. Anyone in the world can see that the black community is failing, despite having more opportunities today than any other time ever in American history. It's going to take a combination of renewed thinking and behavioral changes in order for the way things are now to actually change. And here are a few things that I honestly think should change in order to better our community. Being promiscuous. Black men and black women are not selective in who they choose to lay down with. Black women will open up their legs for almost anyone, and black men will slide their penis into any available hole, which accounts for a high number of HIV infections. Blacks in America only make up approximately 15% of the population, and of that 15%, we account for almost 50% of all new HIV cases per year. Black women account for 2/3 of new HIV infections among American women. So that means that while black as a whole only accounts for 15% of the community, of the American population, and of that 15%, black women make approximately 8% of that, and we account for 2/3 of all new HIV infections per year. So we're 20 times more likely than a white woman to contract HIV, and 5 times more likely than a Latina woman to contract HIV. Those are astronomical numbers that can be changed if we only learned to keep our legs closed and our penises in our pants. The second thing that I think is a major issue in our community is the fact that we have more children out of wedlock than any other ethnicity in America. Approximately 70% of all black children are born out of marriage. This is not something that we need to be proud of. This immediately puts our children at a disadvantage. To not have that nuclear family, to not be able to say, I have a father and a mother at home. And number 2 directly relates to number 1. If we were to stop sleeping around, if we were to be more cautious and use protection, i.e. a condom or birth control, we would not be leading the nation in sexually transmitted infections, HIV, and out of wedlock children. The third thing that I think is a huge problem within our community is the lack of education. Black people will look down on other blacks, accusing them of wanting to be white or speaking white because they actually have the nerve to speak proper English. Being educated is never something that you should be ashamed of. Getting good grades is not acting white. In fact, that should be termed the new black. It should be encouraged to go to college. It should be encouraged to finish high school. It should be encouraged to build a career so that way that you're able to provide for yourself, to provide for any future children, so that you're able to give back in the community and possibly create the next Black Wall Street. Being ignorant, being stupid, not knowing your history, not knowing the political events that is going on in the world around you. Besides, what's the latest trend in clothes? What's the latest rap song? What club will be hopping this weekend? It's ignorant. It's not cute. And it's something that we can change. The fourth issue that I have within our Black community is our negligence as it pertains to parenting. I can walk outside and I will be able to hear a Black child recite word for word the song, the lyrics to a rap song or an R&B song. But when it comes to being able to add, subtract, multiply, divide, spell certain words, read, they're not able to do that. And this falls solely on the heads of the parents. If you were to stop and actually educate your child, because regardless of whether or not you think it is not the education system's responsibility, not just their responsibility to educate our children. That falls on us as well. We are their first teachers. For the first few years of their life, that is who they will emulate everything that we do. So stop going to the club. Stop being so selfish when it pertains to your children. The minute that you decided to have that unprotected sex and you became pregnant and you found out that you were going to be a father or you were going to be a mother, that child, that unborn life became your major responsibility. Your only focus in life was to ensure that you were the best parent or the best parent possible to that child. End your selfishness. It is time to put your children first and let them lead in something other than athletics. Can we please have a Black valedictorian? Can we please have the next news anchor be Black? Can we please have the next Pulitzer Prize winner be Black? Can we have the next Nobel Peace Prize winner be Black? And let it be something that is reserved for Asians, such as computers or mathematics or science. There is so much in this world that we have to offer other than our physical attributes. The fifth thing that I find wrong with our community as a whole is that we are lacking in our health. We lead the world in diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, heart attacks. We have the worst physical health history. And 4 out of 5 of our black women are overweight, are obese, but they think that that is okay because they are thick or big bone. No, you're not. Just say it for what it is. You are fat. Go to the gym, work out, lose the weight so that you will not be a burden on the society as a whole, so that you're actually around to raise your children and see your future grandchildren. Do that. It is not cute. It is not sexy. Stop putting this plus size moniker on it. Admit what you are. You are overweight. You will never see a white woman say that she's thick or she's big bone or she's plus size. Nah, because she knows what she is. She is fat. And her man isn't afraid to tell her that. And I know this is going to be completely off topic, but I just have to add this in. Why are black women so afraid of just being themselves? Why do you feel the need to go to your corner hair store to purchase weave, to purchase that perm, and to put that on your hair to distract